That's all you Israelites out there that sold out comfy. Nate Satan is still MIA. Degenerate Johanna, Bubble-Eyed Blackfish, and the rest of you sellouts. Y'all already know. Y'all know the scriptures, and you know Esau's going down. And you know that when Esau goes down, guess what? You're gonna go down with Esau. Okay, it's right here. I might want to start up. Okay, the 68th verse. It says, blessed be the Lord, power of Israel, for he has visited and redeemed his people. And that hasn't changed. When the Lord comes back, he's coming back for one nation and one nation only. That's the nation of Israel. So I don't know what the hell Bubble-Eyed is talking about. And hath raised up an horn. Now we read the word horn in the last book that we just went into. It says, and have raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David. And who's the principal king, physical king on the earth? King David. That's why there was a mention of a king in the book of Samuel, because that king was King David. Okay, so now we're going to go from there to Jeremiah, the 23rd chapter, the 18th to the 20th verse. Bear with me for 1 minute. These pages stick together. Yeah, that was Jeremiah 23 verse 18 to 20. Okay, and it states, and it says this: for who have stood in the counsel of the Lord, and have perceived and heard his word? Who have marked his word, and heard it? Behold, a whirlwind, and we're talking about Hurricane Sandy, you know, in this particular show. Behold, a whirlwind of the Lord is going forth in fury. And one of those hurricanes was Hurricane Sandy. Even a grievous, because that hurricane was grievous. Even a grievous whirlwind, it shall fall grievously upon the head of the wicked. And it mostly got these damn devils, these Edomites. 20th verse. The anger of the Lord shall not return until he have executed and till he have performed the thoughts of his heart. So what is the thoughts of the Most High's heart? To destroy these damn devils. Okay, till he have performed the thoughts of his heart. In the latter days, we're in the latter days, ye shall consider it perfectly. All right. So that's the scripture on Hurricane Sandy, but there's gonna be more hurricanes to come, more tornadoes to come. And these devils in the East Coast, they never dreamed that it was gonna be that bad. They were saying in their mind, oh, it's gonna pass. I'm gonna sit it out. I'm gonna wait it out. And a bunch of devils got killed, and some jakes too. Okay, now I'm going to go to Isaiah, the 40th chapter, and the 24th verse. So this ain't the time to be playing games, man. Now it's time. It's time to get serious. Cause the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is getting ready to do. They getting ready to do their thing. Or Yahweh Shai is getting ready to do his thing, according to the orders of his Father, the Most High. Okay, this is Isaiah 40 and 24. And it says, yea, they shall not be planted. Yea, they shall not be sown. Yea, their stock shall not take root in the earth. And he shall also blow upon them, and they shall wither. And the whirlwind shall take them away as stubble. And that's what happened. What comes to mind right now is Breezy Point, because when that hurricane came, set off some fires, and that place was turned into stubble. So now these police officers and these firemen that lived in that community, they're going through hell trying to get find a new place, going to their relatives, and plus they have to deal with this emergency situation. So they're frustrated. Okay, you're going to work, at this point, you're going to work for your money, and some of you are going to die in that process. Okay, let's go from here to, from there to Proverbs, the 1st chapter, and the 20th verse. Now that scripture applies to Jake, but it also applies to Esau. Now it applies to Esau. It still applies to Jake, but now it's being applied to Esau. Okay, it says, wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. That's us going out there speaking, the elect prophets of the Lord. She crieth in the chief place of the concourse, in the openings of the gates in the city. She uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners, and like I said, this applies to Jake, 2/3 of Jake, Esau, and the other nations. But now it heavily applies to Esau, because he's a damn fool. And the scorners delight in their scorning, because these Edomites are scorning what we're saying. They're making counter videos, and so along with Jake. And fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproach. Behold, I will pour out my spirit upon spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. And the words been made known to Jake, and is now being made known to Esau. But Esau doesn't want to accept it. It says, turn you at my reproach. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you, because I have called and ye refuse. Because Esau ain't going to bow down to us. We're going to have to force him into captivity. And ye refuse. I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel. And now that's the 2/3. And with none of my reproof, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mark. Now just know that when that tornado was tearing your ass up, the Most High and the angels were laughing, and we were also laughing too on the earth. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mark when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, hurricane, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me. And these devils are actually calling on the Lord. You know, oh, the Lord saved my child, and thank God the Lord did this, and the Lord was the one that brought the tornado, damn fool. And he chose not to kill you at that particular point.